Dallas, Texas, and the Texas State Fair. A football setting unlike any other. The Cotton Bowl cut in half. 50% crimson, 50% burnt orange. The Sooners and the Longhorns have played here since 1932. Today they battle for the golden hat and bragging rights, and the outcome of this game can echo for a long time. And a game like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, there's history and tradition, but right here, right now, there is tremendous intensity and bitterness on this field. You can feel it. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the 10th-ranked team, the Texas Longhorns. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Longhorns will kick this deep to get us going. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. After the loss on first down, it's 2nd and long from the 22. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Going to try to use his legs here. And they'll get him down that time.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
They'll try to keep the opening drive going here. It's 3rd down and 2. Big throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? No stopping. He takes it all the way. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And Kirk, how important is that to get off to a positive start, to draw first blood in a rivalry game like this?
Well, Chris, as you know, in a rivalry game, there's so much emotion. So to be able to put a touchdown on the board first just sets the tone for a big day.
Automatic in the PAT. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They're going to run it here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Longhorns hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Handoff to the back. Finding some room at the 25. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there on the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. On the run, he'll let it go. He makes the grab. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Longhorns looking to keep this drive moving.
Boy, great recognition here by the quarterback, recognizing zone defense. Initially didn't have anybody open, but I love he's able to show that he's got enough athletic ability to get outside of the pocket and be able to make that nice throw for a big first down.
offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Well, Cook, you played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it, and the game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams that have the best leaders to keep them focused on the task at hand.
Third down coming up after that running play. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Makes a quick grab. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, I don't blame the defense here at all, Chris, for bringing the blitz. It's 3rd down and short. You got to get pressure on the quarterback, but you got to tip your cap to this quarterback. I think he was anticipating the blitz, so he's able to get the ball out of his hands quickly and pick up the first down.
And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
With the defensive coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He pulls it in for a big gain. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination of this quarterback and receiver for a big day.
And the point after is good. Being set to kick the ball off now. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Tries to get it to the running back. Checks this down to the running back. That'll pick up 1st down yardage very near the 40. The Sooners hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
But when they're throwing the football like this, it is really hard to defend this offense because of the timing of the quarterback with his wide receivers. Another good example of it there for the 1st down. Makes me harken back to guys like Sam Bradford and Jason White, their Heisman campaigns and the accuracy that they threw the football with. Great example of that right here by this OU quarterback.
He's running out of time here. And the junior gets home making a sack there.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
The O-line has to regroup now. It's 2nd and 12. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. Breaking free at the 35. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down. They beat the blitz there with the pressure bearing down. He just dumped it off to the back.
Yeah, nice job of just keeping his eyes downfield because you're right, that pressure got to him in a hurry. Thankfully, the running back was right in his line of sight. He's able to dump it to him as a safety valve, and he picked up the 1st.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. There's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. Second down after that previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's a quick grab. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Receiver makes the catch.
Chris, you know me. I love to see these quarterbacks who know they're about to get hit, stand in there, deliver the ball, take the pressure, and make the throw accurately downfield.
Can they keep this drive going? It's 4th down and 6. And the quarterback dropping back. Caught quickly. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down. And the drive keeps going. The Sooners will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. As a design quarterback keeper. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma. They were backed up to start the drive, and some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out and showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. On the kickoff is Hammer. Sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Breaking free at the 35. And gaining enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right. And then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down. Chris, it's the consistency in this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. What's cool about the battle for the golden hat is that it's a wearable trophy. You see the winning side there when grab that hat, Kirk, and they take a picture that lasts a lifetime.
And Chris, think about it over the years, all the different folks that have been able to have a chance to put that hat on. Charlie Strong, of course, when Texas had a big win. Baker Mayfield.
The ball is picked off. Can he take it all the way? He's at the 50. At the 30 now. Past the 10. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Wow, what a play of defense. And the interception taken to the house, a big 6, potential game-changing play there.
Nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
And they tack on the extra point. So no return on this football. Just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick six. And they recover from that right now. They'll give it to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And the back now goes in motion. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. The Longhorns will line up to boot it away. And the offense will punt for the first time this afternoon. The returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. On the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum from the defense. Make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Handoff from the shotgun. Gets into space at the 50. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. He could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
They'll try to add the lead now to the PAT. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And here's the return from inside the 5. The returner tackled right there. That's where they start the drive. Texas offense comes back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And they'll give it to the back. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Here's the second down play. He'll hand it off. Powering through. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Hoping for another chapter in this tremendous rivalry, Kirk. They've been playing since 1900.
Yeah, that's really what makes college football what it is. And I think all the concern with the realignment was we would potentially lose games like this. It's great to see Texas and OU still be playing for many years to come.
On the run here, lets it go. A short completion to the tight end. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. He's looking deep here. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. Longhorns will bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. It's a low punt. Won't travel very far. This will be touched near the 45-yard line. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. The last possession was a 1-play touchdown drive on the ground. See if the offensive line can continue to create some big lanes. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. And this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually it's going to cost you.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37. And the Sooners will come to the line to run the hurry-up. Quarterback gets it out quickly. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Second down, we're going to throw it. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Touchdown, Oklahoma. This offense really clicking. They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And the kickoff will bounce right in the end zone for a touchback. Running down, just 1 play left here in the half. First down, looking to throw the football. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And it's incomplete. They tried a desperation pass there as time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Sooners will kick this away to begin the second half. The kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Offense takes the field. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And looking to throw now on first down. Snags the quick throw. But a huge collision blow delivered there by the linebacker. Offense getting set. It's second down. Handoff running right. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball to the gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows you the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
PAT is good. They cut into the lead. It's 35-14. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 49.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Send the back in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Breaking tackles. Then he'll run out of bounds, picking up a few yards on the play.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Going for a big play downfield. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Well, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
After the incompletion, they'll cut to the line for a 3rd and 4. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Pass caught.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. In the clear at the 25. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
Well, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. Well, the energy really building now. If they're not careful, this could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. One of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Now they get set to kick it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. He hands it off from the gun.
See, exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw to the left. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
So it's third and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back, he did a throw for the first down. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. When he's got some space here. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Sooners offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective, moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open.
Defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Pressure is coming. And the sophomore making an impact play.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
The offense will try to recover now at 2nd and 12. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He's going to take off. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Receiver in motion now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Running back grabs it on a screen. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And the route is on. The Sooners are starting to flex and pull the weight curve, getting closer to putting on that golden hat.
What a day for these Oklahoma Sooners. It's a game you just dream about. The rivalry game against Texas here in Dallas. The only thing you worry about are old Boomer and Sooner out there working as hard as they had to work this afternoon.
And he knocks through the PAT. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Short return tackled at the 21, but that's a huge takeaway for this defense.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Chris, this back has had a great day. They're winning the football game. I just looked at my stats. This guy's at 99 yards on the day. You can tell how badly he wants to cross the 100-yard threshold. He's been superb today.
They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He's got it near the end zone. He's swarmed by the defense.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Solid gain puts him in good position for 2nd down and goal.
Let's go.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And the beatdown continues.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Coverage team brings down the returner. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Oh, that one's picked off. Look out, he's got some space. It's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. They finally corral him at the 1.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. And it's a good battle. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Makes a quick grab. Touchdown, Oklahoma. This one is getting ugly.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner is brought down. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Took contact on the throw. And it's incomplete even on a 1st down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. So 2nd down after the incompletion. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Looking to scramble now. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Nice job of this defense taking away the primary receiver, even a 2nd and 3rd option. But the quarterback's legs are the difference. They almost kept him short, but instead, he gets that 1st down.
The pass rush closing in. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. It's going to bring up 2nd down.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
That's complete downfield. And he's brought down, but it's a 1st down spotted near the 41.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Pitch play to the back. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line. offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He fires it. He's got it for a big gain. Oh, nothing but green grass ahead. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. And I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
Going after, knocked right through. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. The quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Play action fake, looking to throw. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked.
I like the call here. 3rd down and long. You know they're going to apply pressure. The screen game almost works, but you've got to complete the pass for your guy to have a chance to turn upfield. It's a missed opportunity there on 3rd down and long.
They've converted both previous 4th down attempts, so why not try to make it 3 for 3? Here's the snap, looking to throw here. They've got him a sack to end the drive. What a play by this defense.
The quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still has got to take off or try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on down.
Got space, looking to score. Forced out of bounds, just short of the end zone.
Wow, man, this guy's having a heck of a day. Now, they may not win this game today, but you cannot fault his effort, what he's been able to do. He's been the one bright spot as that last carry now puts him over the 100-yard mark.
Longhorns will line up here on 1st down and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off. When they set their plan to the final whistle, and the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
Now to try here for the extra point. There's the point after. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. Back on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. Defense is coming after him. Catch made on the left side. Tackle made after a big gain.
And with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
The Sooners move into the red zone. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. And this one is caught. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long, over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
Touchdown, Oklahoma. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
Coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's escaping the pocket now. He lets it go on the move. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give your...
They'll take a deep shot here. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the stats a little bit, but won't make a difference in the outcome. Touchdown, Texas. No chance to catch him.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
Now with no time left in this blowout loss, the PAT is the formality. PAT is good. Doesn't matter much in the end as they go down. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. There might not be a sweeter feeling in college football because you walk off the field knowing that you have taken care of business and beaten a rival.
Nothing better than that. That's one of the feelings that you'll never forget. For everyone in this program who supports this team and played on that football field, they'll never forget this win. A well-earned victory and bragging rights until they play again.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. From Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.